Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Sage Sentient, and today we're going to be talking about our top 5 tech characters in the game. Let's go! Now, it's really cool to see how tech has evolved in the last couple months because they have definitely changed since December when we first started this series. And it's really interesting to see that mainly the top characters are kind of evolving and changing. They're shaping into really where they really need to be in tech, not only but raids, but also in the game as well. Now, number one, we have to think about what game modes are really they're being used. And you do have, arena, you do have raids, you do have war, as the top 3, game modes. And with Scourge and, Cosmic Crucible coming, we're going to see where they land as well. Number one, we're coming out at Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is a must in tech. Dr. Doom changes the game for you in tech raids. He changes the game in arena. He changes the game in war. You have to think about what you're going to do when you attack Dr. Doom or how you're going to defend with Dr. Doom and put the pieces around him. Dr. Doom is a character that you're almost thinking, wow, like this is a character not only do I need, but he's also a character that how can I defeat him when he's even small or big. When he's got 5 red stars and he's teal gear, he poses a much bigger threat. And even when he's smaller, he's still on the field. When he's a baby Doom, 4 red stars at 6 or even at 5, it makes a big difference when he does have 7 stars on that second round of DD4. But Dr. Doom is your number 1 character right now in tech category. Number 2 is Kestrel, your overall best character in the game. She is phenomenal. And like I said in the other videos, 4 skill. She's a dual trait just like Dr. Doom. Kestrel, though, is, I think, the best overall character in the game, as she's still a peak performance character. People still haven't, she's not really hard. She's a threat on the field, and she's not really hard to take out, but you do have to make sure that you take her out, because if you don't, she will make a move very quickly, especially if you have defense down. She will ping you out. Or, on the opposite end, she will ping out a character that you desperately need to go down. Either it's in war or in tech or in arena. And she's become definitely a part of that arena meta with Dr. Doom here. Now, our third character here, we're going to talk about something, and we're going to slide down. We're going to slide down Dr. Octopus, because Dr. Octopus, as much as he is important to this team in the last few months, not really serving the same weight anymore, In the last 3 months, Dr. Octopus has been number 3. I would still think that he's very important, but I think it's seeing that as the tech characters come through and they evolve, Shuri is now number 3. Every time a tech character comes to the game or, something happens, Shuri always seems to rise to the top. Even though she is, maybe a squishy player, Shuri definitely is a character that needs to be on the board with that defense up and generating that ability energy. It's a big deal. And as much as Dr. Octopus is, doing himself a favor in tech raids with the deflex and not with the offense down and things like that, Shuri just seems to have a better way of protecting the characters in the tech lanes, and she's a plug-and-play character in raids and in war. You can see that she's clearly a force there. In Gamma or in other Alpha or in Beta, you can find a way to use her. So that's something that's very important to think about for Shuri at landing at number 3. Now at number 4, we have Starlord T'Challa. T'Challa is an incredible character. He's a lot of fun. He's great for a lot of different things: stealing ability energy, collecting buffs from adjacent allies, and T'Challa has a lot of really great attributes. High damage, in tech, which you're definitely going to need in war and in lanes. His team in Ravagers in war is great. They're not amazing, but he is a character that you can really use and build up for war. You can use him in arena meta. You can use him in Dark Dimension, which I'm planning on using him there. Obviously, in any raids, if you choose, he's a cosmic character as well, so he has a lot of different options that you can use. and he comes in at number 4. Now, we did drop Dr. Octopus. He is a top 5 character, but he's landing at number 5. I don't know if I really want to use him at number 5 because Lady Deathstrike is really kind of starting to prove that she's putting herself in a position to really decide that, hey, like Lady Deathstrike, really might be needed in tech and in Weapon X for war. Dr. Octopus is really kind of falling off here, so we're gonna take off Dr. Octopus on number 5. We're gonna put Lady Deathstrike for the first time here on our list as she makes the top 5 for February. Lady Deathstrike is a character that is kind of slept on. Obviously a character desperately needed in tech raids for Doom. And also, she's a character that's really important to the Weapon X team. The Weapon X team is really good. They really, really, really do some cool, fun things. And they're a lot of fun to play with. Now, one thing to note is for her is that she does do turn meter rewind. She clears Weapon X debuffs in war, which is kind of awesome. Hello. And she also has some evades that can go on her way if you play her right with her passive, because having those evades, really can extend her life, even though she is a little squishy. So those are your characters here for top 5 tech, and there's not really many other characters here that I think that would make it, but Kate Bishop right now does need to be talked about. She can be used in the raids. She can be used in, obviously, definitely being used in war for the Young Avengers. And I think I'm going to test out and see how she works out for tech raids. Later on, we're going to build her up and see how she does. And, one thing to note is that Kate Bishop, Lady Deathstrike, T'Challa, Kestrel, and Doom could be a lot of fun in there, and seeing what we want to use as well, even with Shuri added or as a substitute instead without Doom or whichever you want to use. But Kate Bishop is a big threat in war, and definitely a honorable mention as she approaches. Maybe she might make the top 5 for March, but we're going to see what she does. We're currently in a Kate Bishop Blitz, so make sure you try and get her as best as possible to that next level. So our top 5 characters that we got for tech are number 1 landing at Dr. Doom, number 2 at Kestrel, number 3 with Shuri, number 4 with T'Challa, and number 5 with Lady Deathstrike. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little honorable mentions, to Dr. Octopus here, obviously, kind of falling off a little bit. And then we have an honorable mention to Kate Bishop as she's on the rise for her Young Avenger squad. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. Let's go!